Hello students, your instructor here, John Mandiola with another screencast. This one I'm going to be going through Premiere and After Effects, and I'm just going to show quickly how to get rid of the green when you have some green screen footage. So here I am in Premiere, and here's my footage here, right? It goes like this. Now what I'm going to do is go to my effects panel. I'm just going to search key, and that will bring up a number of different keying options. I'm going to go for Ultra Key and drag that directly on top of this asset. And I can see in my effects controls now Ultra Key is listed. And I can open this effect up, and I click on the eyedropper, and then I can go eyedrop on my footage in the previewing monitor what I want. I'm going to go with this green here, and it looks pretty good actually. And what I want to do is I want to scrub through this to see if there are any areas that, a shadow or highlight that might not have gone. It looks okay, but just to double check, I can bring this up a layer, which is probably what you're going to do if you're having green screen. You're going to want to put something different behind it than just the green. So bring this up a layer, or the second video track. And just for this, I'm going to put this pink square behind it. And again, I scrub through this. What I'm looking for is around the edges. I can see here I have a little bit of some shadows, kind of chunky a little bit. So what I can do is click back on my green layer, and I can check matte generation. I can affect how it's going to play with the shadows and things like this. Okay, you can see that it's actually going to start to affect me as well if I go too far in one direction or the other. So I'm going to bring this up, maybe I can bring the tolerance up a little bit more, so it's going to grab more things that are similar to that original green. There's a number of different effects I have. There's some matte cleanup I can work on. The midpoint I can adjust. Pretty helpful. It softened things up a little bit. See how it's going to affect the edges there. That's too soft. You know what I mean? Maybe I want a little bit more softness, but a little bit more contrast as well between me and the background. Just some things like that. Okay, the choke is going to have some effect too. So when you apply it, that's how you do it. You search key in the effects, grab Ultra Key, key it with the eyedropper tool, and then you can clean things up and how that keying works. Now let's jump over to After Effects, and it's going to be similar. So here's my footage right there, going like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, before we get started, make a new solid layer. So I'm going to call this pink. And this one I'll click on to make this a pink color real quickly. Hit OK. And OK. And drag this below my green screen footage like that. There we go. Then click back on green screen footage. In my effects and presets, I'm going to search key. And what I'm looking for is key light 1.2 or whatever version. Take this, drag it on green screen footage. It's applied like this, and again in my effects controls, similar to Premiere, I have different options. So I'm going to go to screen color, eyedrop it, green, and it looks pretty good. But again, I want to scrub through this to see, and you can see the same exact thing going on. Some of the shadows are starting to get in there, so I can adjust some of these settings to help that out. So that's how you can use, that's how you quickly get rid of the green in your green screen footage in both Premiere and After Effects. Just go to Effects, search Key. In Premiere, you're looking for Ultra Key. You can use other ones and experiment with them. Luma is really good if you have something that's just bright and dark or black and white, things like that. And in After Effects, again, a number of different keying options. I like using Key Light. So there you go. That's how you do it. If you have any questions, let me know. Goodbye.